We have two great apartment living options in Brownsville for UTB and TSC students. Borders Apartments at 375 Media Luna Road is conveniently located on Highway 7783 and a quarter mile south of Sunrise Mall. Our second option, Los Cedros Apartments, offers countless comforts and is located at 1025 Wild Rose Lane. For an exclusive discount on your first month's rent, call the Borders Apartments at 546-1605 or Los Cedros Apartments at 542-1941. Both offers expire February 28th.
At T-Mobile, get 4 lines of unlimited talk, text, and data on its network for just $100 a month. Now with 10 gigabytes of 4G LTE data until 2016. That's up to 2.5 gigabytes per line. Switch today. Tax and fees additional. See store for offer.
Hello and welcome to the Collegian News Webcast. I'm Kayla Contreras.
And I'm Jesus Sanchez. Here are this week's stories. Brownsville voters might decide on term limits for the City Commission under a proposed amendment to the City Charter. Oscar Castillo reports.
The Brownsville City Commission heard and discussed the amendments proposed by the Charter Review Committee. The City Commission underwent a workshop presented by the Charter Review Committee Chairman, Maus Garza, concerning the proposed amendments to the City Charter.
Brownsville is a home rule city, which means it can adopt any law that is not in conflict with any state or federal law. We discussed various issues in light of the Charter being 100 years old, such as the antiquated language, obsolete sections, term limits, and compensation for elected officials.
How will these amendments affect the Brownsville residents?
Well, like I said, there's 3 amendments being proposed. The first 2 are more to kind of remove an outdated and kind of a language that's no longer used. The third one is the term limits, which in a roundabout way, it kind of promotes more people to come out and to serve and bring new ideas, and then of course join different committees and commissions, and it just is for more activity and more involvement.
After Garza's presentation, City Commissioners had the opportunity to ask questions or share their concerns with the committee's proposal.
One of the motives for suggesting this was that it would encourage more people to run. I mean, anyone can run. It doesn't matter if there's an incumbent or an open seat. And term limits really can be set by the voters. They can vote someone out or re-elect them.
I don't think that it has to be a proposition. I don't think that it has to be any kind of an item that says how long a person can be here. If your heart is here and your dedication is here to your projects, to your people, to the community at large, if you want to be here 16, 20 years, that's your prerogative.
For the Collegian News, I'm Oscar Castillo.
UT Brownsville officials say nearly 7,500 students are enrolled this semester, a slight decrease from a year ago. Jesus Sanchez tells us more.
The enrollment goal for spring 2015 was 7,800 students, around the same number of students enrolled last spring semester, but preliminary figures show 7,495 students are attending classes at UTB.
What we need to focus on is that we have 7,500 students that are here, that are very excited to be here and are very much looking forward to completing their educational goals, and we focus in on that.
Next fall, UT Brownsville and UT Pan American will consolidate to form the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Current UTB and UT Pan American students in good academic standing will be considered returning students and be automatically accepted into UTRGV. New students will have to complete the Applied Texas application, which is available at appliedtexas.org.
All our student applications are either admitted on the 10% rule as required by the state of Texas. Top 10% are automatic admission. The other 90% will be scored holistically, meaning we do require an SAT or your ACT. We require to know your class rank. We require to know about the courses that you've taken in high school. Are they rigorous enough? Are they challenging enough? All of those, and your leadership skills. All of those pieces come into play, and helping us decide whether you are a student that is ready to come into the university.
After approval from the Liaison Committee on Medical Education, UTRGV will accept applications in fall 2015 for its School of Medicine. Matriculation will take place in the summer of 2016. The inaugural class for the medical school will have 50 students.
For the Collegian News, I'm Jesus Sanchez. More than 250 students attended Pizza with the Press, where they asked university leaders about the transition to the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Andrea Torres was there.
Students asked about academic programs, facilities, school spirit, and the controversial selection of the Vaquero as the UTRGV mascot.
How would you speak to them about how you really think that the Vaqueros is a good mascot for UTRGV?
We knew when we went through the mascot thing that there was no good solution, and I knew before I ever took the job that this is a decision that would be made, and that there would be certainly lots of people unhappy about that. So none of that was very surprising, and there wasn't a choice for a mascot that would have made the majority of people happy. Does that make sense? Look at what cultural historians of this area say, and some of them are here on your campus, some of the people who know this area best, and they're the people who can best address this in the relationship of this to not only the culture of the area, but its importance for American culture more generally.
Other questions focus on the continuation and availability of academic programs and courses and the creation of new ones, including the UT Brownsville University Scholars and Link to Success tutoring.
If you are in one of those programs like the University Scholars, the university will meet your commitments.
Yes, that's right.
Meet your commitments.
All those commitments will absolutely be met. That's right.
Changes will be for new freshmen, new students, but we will meet the commitments the university will meet.
Fannin said UTRGV will relay more information about the new university, which is scheduled to open in fall 2015.
Questions and answers. There are a lot of questions because there's a lot of change, and we're hopefully getting the information out so that everybody feels better about the transition to UTRGV.
For the Collegian News, I'm Andrea Torres.
Reporter Michelle Espinosa asked students how they plan on celebrating Valentine's Day in this week's 15 Seconds.
How are you spending your Valentine's Day this year? We asked students in this week's 15 Seconds.
Well, as of now, I don't have anything planned. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have to worry about any gifts. So I'll probably just chill with my friends, go out to eat, just like a regular day.
Well, since my boyfriend is back home in Serbia and that's kind of far away, I unfortunately can't be with him, so I'll go with my friends to the movies and watch 50 Shades of Grey, I guess. Yep.
Este día de San Valentín me la voy a pasar con mi novio, vamos a salir, vamos a ir de fiesta también. No sé, tenemos muchos planecillos ahí, pero vamos a hacer muchas cosas divertidas.
My plans for Valentine's Day consist of going to a restaurant with my boyfriend and then going clubbing at night to go see my drugs. And that's it.
For the Collegian News, I'm Michelle Espinosa.
Thank you for watching this week's stories. I'm Kayla Contreras.
And I'm Jesus Sanchez. Have a great week.